Hey there, welcome to Creators Wanted. Thanks for being here. Go ahead and get comfortable, but not too comfortable. We're just getting started, but we're planning on having a little bit of fun. Because while we all might be at home, we're definitely going places. Today is about opportunities. I guess when you think about it, every day is an opportunity. But this one's different. This is about your future and the future of manufacturing, and how you can be a part of it. You see, creators and the things they create are all around us. But manufacturing is more than just making. It's about problem solving and meeting challenges. And this year, there's been no bigger challenge than the global pandemic. Manufacturing has been an essential part of seeing us through the crisis. It's provided a means of production and delivery for treatment and preventative care. Creators and their resourcefulness and resolve have been a critical part of that. And we're going to continue to need them as we move forward. But moving forward means finding more creators. According to the Manufacturing Institute and Deloitte, there's so much to do that we're going to need millions of them. And we have a plan for finding them. Events like today's are the first step. We want to reduce the skills gap in the US, and in doing so, increase the diversity of the manufacturing workforce. And if we're going to do that, people have to know what's out there, right? We want to show creators like you the kinds of careers that are available. Chances are, there are some great ones right in your backyard. Careers with competitive salaries, room for growth, and most of all, work that's meaningful. It's time. It's time to rethink a career in manufacturing. It's time to reconsider what it means to be a creator. It's time to make the future. We're glad you're here. Hey everyone, and welcome to Creators Wanted. I'm your host, Aaron Smalls, and we're so glad that you're joining us here today. Now, before we get started, a few things I want to go over with you guys. First thing is the chat bar. That's how you guys are going to be able to interact and engage with us throughout this show. But you're going to have to be logged in to do that, so make sure you go ahead and sign in now. Also, throughout the program, you're going to see some clickable links pop up on the screen. If you click on that link, it's going to give you more information about who we're talking to and what we're talking about. So don't miss that. Speaking of things not to miss out on, later on in the program, we're going to have our creators quiz. We're going to put you to the test by posing a trivia question to see how many of you will get it right. Now, one of the goals of Creators Wanted is to increase enrollment in technical and vocational programs by 25%, by a quarter. Apprenticeship earn and learn programs, which we're going to talk about today, are a great way for people to get into the industry. As I just mentioned, today we're talking about these earn and learn apprenticeship programs and the different models that are out there. And we're going to take a closer look at one that BASF is launching in Seneca, South Carolina. So let's get right into the program. Thanks for hanging out with us. Here we go, Seneca, South Carolina. Let's really dive into it. In the past, Creators Wanted, we talked about apprenticeship programs, these earn and learn programs. And if you didn't join us for our previous Creators Wanted when we talked about it, you're probably thinking, what is that? Well, instead of me telling you guys about it, I brought some experts along to tell us a little bit more about it. And our very first guest here on today's Creators Wanted is going to tell us a little bit more about the landscape of what an earn and learn program is. So please help me welcome Director of Workforce Initiatives for the Manufacturing Institute, Cassie Zumbillo.
Hello, thanks for having me today.
Hey, Cassie, thanks for being here with us on Creators Wanted. So let's dive right into it here. We're talking about earn and learn programs. And in one of our, as I mentioned, in one of our previous Creators Wanted, we talked about the Manufacturing Institute's program, FAME, and we're going to touch on that in just a little bit here. But before we get into the specifics of kind of what FAME is, can you just give us the lay of the land of what an Earn and Learn program is?
Sure, I'd be happy to. So an Earn and Learn program, also known as an apprenticeship program, is an opportunity for an individual to learn skills with an education provider like a community college or a career and technical education program, while also getting that hands-on job experience with an employer. Just as the name implies, an individual is earning an income and learning skills, getting to apply those skills through a job opportunity.
And this is, so they're in school and they're working at the same time?
Yes, exactly, and earning an income.
And is this, how is that broken down? Is it like 1 day a week you're working and 4 days a week you're in school? What's the actual breakdown for that?
It looks different for every apprenticeship program. Really, the apprenticeship programs and the Earn and Learn programs are developed so that they meet the needs of both the company and the education provider and the student. So there's great examples of programs that are 2 days a week, you're in school, and 3 days a week you're working at the company, but it really looks different depending on the apprenticeship program.
Okay, very nice. And a program like this, where it's kind of split up, you're working a little bit, you're going to school, what's the benefit for a student? What's the benefit for someone that's getting into this program for them? Why would they want to get into it?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the benefits are super clear for a student. They get to get that hands-on experience for their future role and learn about their new career and get to experience new technologies while also incurring no debt. I think that's the big piece with apprenticeship programs is the vast majority of students who go through these programs come out with no debt and a job at the end of it.
What does that mean, no debt? So I'm thinking places where you accrue debt is like in housing and in books and stuff like that. Where are they saving their money?
They're not paying for their tuition for the vast majority of these programs. So whether a company is paying them directly to pay for their own tuition or paying the school directly, most students who go through an apprenticeship program really don't have to pay for that tuition that we know can be such a burden for students as they're going through a college program.
That's excellent. Debt-free, you're learning, you're making some money and potential full-time job opportunity after that. So let's jump to the company side of it. What's the benefit of a company getting people involved in these apprenticeship programs?
The awesome part for companies is that they're getting to grow their future talent. They're able to work with students to kind of customize their skills to meet the needs of their organization, which is shown to boost retention and increase productivity for their future workforce.
Yeah, that's great for them. I mean, they're essentially creating this pipeline there of talent to just kind of cycle through as some of the older people are moving out of it. Yes. They have a pipeline of people coming in. That's great. So now we talked about FAME briefly there in the beginning. Now let's jump into FAME. Give me a little bit more of the lay of the land of what FAME is. That's the Manufacturing Institute's apprenticeship program. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Sure. FAME, or which stands for the Federation for Advanced Manufacturing Education, was actually started by Toyota, and it's truly, we regard it as a global best program. You asked earlier about kind of that breakdown between how many days a week students are in school. In this program, 3 days a week they are working and 2 days a week they are in school. And when they complete the program, they're graduating with an associate's degree as an advanced manufacturing technician.
And is FAME the only apprenticeship program that's out there for manufacturing, or are there other programs?
No, that's such a good question. We've seen the growth in apprenticeships and earn and learn programs all across the country. Some examples are BASF, who I know you'll be hearing from a little bit later in the program, as well as Siemens and Caterpillar. Caterpillar and Siemens are both examples of companies that have apprenticeship programs for youth while they're still in high school, which is a great example. Another one is the Ohio Manufacturing Workforce Partnership. They're leading a statewide initiative to upskill 5,000 Ohioans with innovative earn and learn programs in partnership with Ohio TechNet and the Ohio Manufacturers Association. So there's so many great programs all across the country with earn and learn programs.
Very nice. Those are two of my favorite and easiest words to say, Ohioans and apprenticeship.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Cassie, before I let you go here, do you have any final thoughts that you want to share with the folks out there in South Carolina that are watching us about maybe why they would want to get into a career in manufacturing?
Yeah, there really is no better way to work your way into a career than an earn and learn program. Like I said earlier, you get to learn new skills and get paid while you're doing it. And you also don't have to put the rest of your life on pause, all those other responsibilities you have. So I hope that individuals who are watching today will kind of take that first step by reaching out to an apprenticeship coordinator at their local community college and see what opportunities are available in their community.
That's excellent. And hopefully people are excited about it and they get into that. I mean, debt-free and you're learning these skills. It sounds like an incredible thing. Well, Cassie, I can't thank you enough for being here with us on Creators Wanted. I hope people really gained a lot of information about these earn and learn programs. And we're going to dive in even more to these programs here on Creators Wanted, but it's time to bid you adieu. So thanks for being here with us, Cassie.
Thank you for having me.
And for everyone that's watching with us, don't go anywhere, because coming up here in just a moment, we're going to dive deeper into these apprenticeship programs. And we're going to talk to a leader in the field when it comes to this from BASF. Stick around. Thanks again to Cassie for being here with us. Now, we're going to continue to develop today's Creators Wanted by building on what an earn and learn program is. Our next guest is the Project Implementation Manager for the new BASF North American Apprenticeship Development Program. Please help me welcome to Creators Wanted, Dr. Susan Emmerich.
Good morning, Aaron.
Hey, Dr. Susan, thanks for being here with us. Can I call you Susan?
Of course, thank you.
And North American Apprenticeship Development Program, that's a mouthful. Is there a shorter version of that?
We just call it the NAADP.
NAADP. All right, I'm going to stick with that. Tell me a little bit about what that is. What is the NAADP?
Well, Aaron, BASF is one of the largest chemical companies in the world, and we are really committed to having a skilled and a diverse pipeline of talent. So we have developed this really interesting and exciting program, and it's an opportunity for so many people to get a jump start in the career in manufacturing, called the North American Apprenticeship Development Program. And it's an earn and learn program. So we're going to be actually paying people a full-time salary with full benefits, right? 401k, healthcare, vacation time, while also paying for them to go to school and get a process technology certificate, which is transferable anywhere because it's registered with the Department of Labor. So this is a new program that we're launching this year. And right now we have 8 sites across the United States.
Yeah, because we're currently in Seneca. Where else is it located?
Yes. So also in South Carolina, Converse, and our site in Malden. And then we're in Freeport, Texas, and Bishop, Texas, Cincinnati, Ohio, Wyandotte, Michigan. We'll be in Hannibal, Missouri. We'll also be in Huntsville, Alabama, and the list goes on. And you can find more information about all the different sites at our basf.com/careers and look up apprenticeships.
And someone that's looking up these this apprenticeship program, are there particular skills that they need to go into the program? Is there something that's going to give them more of a foundation for success as an apprenticeship candidate? What's that kind of look like?
Well, and this is really the exciting part of this program, is there really is no experience necessary for this program. And so that really opens up the opportunities to many people who may have thought, well, I don't really, have the skill sets to do manufacturing or be an operator or a technician. You don't have to. We're gonna train you, and we're gonna make you into an operator so that you have the skills and can get a full-time job at the end of this apprenticeship program. And in fact, our goal is to keep you and to retain you once we get you into our program. So you're going to be learning everything from safety issues to product quality to measurement. And this is a result of our awesome partnership with TriCounty Technical College. And so that program, the process technology program, will be through them.
Very nice. And so kind of walk me through the the trajectory here. An applicant gets accepted into the program. Where do they go from there? How long is that program? And then what are they kind of looking forward to at the end there?
So in the case of Seneca, it's a 12-month program.
Okay.
You'll be 2 days in class and 3 days on the shop floor, as we refer to it, apprenticing and learning from experienced operators. Now, in other sites, they have different program lengths. So Wyandotte, it's an 8-month program. Freeport, Texas, it's a 16-month program. It all depends on the skill sets that are needed to run that plant.
And then once they are in the program, is it likely that they will get a full-time job? What does their future kind of look like once they do get a job at BASF?
Yep. So we can't guarantee, right? But there's a very high likelihood that if the person gets through the program and does well, that obviously because of all of our investment of time and effort and money in that person, that we will retain them in a full-time position.
That's great. And we're specifically here in Seneca, but if there's people that are watching from outside of Seneca, before I let you go, is there anything that you would advise or recommend or tell people that are maybe considering engaging a career in manufacturing?
So one of the things I would really like to emphasize is that our program is for everyone. And we are very interested in also attracting females into our program. It's not been a common career path for women, but we need to recognize that it's a very exciting path, and a lot of women do enjoy more mechanical type activities and would rather not be in an office all day, just as men would. And so we want to make sure that we are being able to take advantage of the full talent pool at all our sites. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping that women that are listening to this will think twice and say, maybe this is a career path that I would really enjoy, and go on our website at basf.com/careers and look into it.
Wow, that really is exciting. And it's such a unique opportunity there, Susan. And I know at Seneca, with it being such a new place, it's also very unique because of its focus on sustainability. And as you mentioned, people can kind of look at the website for more information on that. So thanks for sharing that with us.
You are most welcome. And thank you for having me.
Thanks again to Susan. And as she mentioned, they have a partnership with TriCounty Technical College. And we have a message from their president. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Hi, I'm Galen DeHay, president of TriCounty Technical College. TriCounty is a public 2-year community college and technical college that serves Anderson, Oconee, and Pickens counties. At TriCounty, we promote economic diversity and prosperity in the communities we serve, and we measure our success by ensuring students earn high-quality credentials that lead to family-sustaining wages. Apprenticeships are one of the most productive workforce development tools for our region, and one of the many ways we prepare students for a rewarding career with business and industry. For students, an apprenticeship offers the opportunity to earn not only a meaningful credential, but a meaningful career that can improve their earnings. For employers like BASF, an apprenticeship program serves as a crucial recruitment pipeline. It allows BASF to immerse students into their workplace, streamline the hiring process, and attract and develop the best team members. As part of this new apprenticeship program, in collaboration with our state partner, Apprenticeship Carolina, apprentices will receive the on-the-job training at BASF, earn a process technology certificate from TriCounty, and earn a nationally recognized apprenticeship credential from the U.S. Department of Labor. At the end of the program, apprentices will have the skills and credentials they need to be successful in their positions at BASF. They will also continue to have access to resources and opportunities at TriCounty. At TriCounty, student success is our #1 priority. Whether you're a potential student, current student, or simply thinking about a new career, we are here to help you meet your career and personal goals no matter what your stage in life. We are excited to launch this apprenticeship program with BASF and help young talent in our community begin their journey to a rewarding career. Thank you.
And now it's time for conversations with a creator. And Susan talked a lot about the talent pipeline, and we're going to meet one of those talents right now. From BASF, she's a production technician. Her energy makes me feel like I can run a marathon. Please welcome to Creators Wanted, Lauren Bucco.
Hi.
Hey, Lauren. Thanks for being here with us on Creators Wanted. First things first, how's your day going so far?
Going really good. Thank you for asking. How's your day?
It's going really well. I'm excited to get into this conversation with you here about manufacturing. And I would want to work right next to someone like you because your energy is great, and I feel like it would just be so much fun. So take us back. Let's start at the beginning. How did you even get into manufacturing?
Well, I moved down to South Carolina from New Jersey straight out of high school, and didn't know anyone, didn't know the area, went to a temp agency, and they actually gave me a chance because I had no experience in manufacturing. I just loved the atmosphere. I loved being a creator of something major. At the end, you see the bigger picture. So it's just what I've loved to do. That's all I've done. I've worked in plants my whole working career.
Very cool. And so you kind of get led to this position here at BASF. Walk us through it. What's a day in your life look like? Tell me about your day to day.
Well, so I come in, go through security, clock in, see everyone, smile because you gotta smile. Go to my meetings, figure out what I'm supposed to do for the day, and do it. Just go out there and do it.
So do you have different things that you do every day, or does it vary day to day what you do?
Well, I'm in the prep department, and there is 10 or 11 machine centers. So it's just about where the work's at and what needs to be done. And they assign you a mill or a auto sampler, and you just get to it.
So the work kind of varies. It's not the same thing that you're doing every day?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do anything on a day-to-day basis the same. It's always different, which is a great thing because doing the same thing day after day is too repetitive and it's not fun.
Yeah, I hear that. And you mentioned that you were kind of with this agency and they led you into this direction and you didn't really have too many skills or in this field. What are some of the skills that you've kind of developed or that you've grown into since you've been at BASF?
Teamwork, number one. If you don't have teamwork here, it's really, really hard. You'll have some days where it's just a breeze and some days where, you struggle, but you always have those coworkers that'll step in and help you. Because we've all had those days here, all of us. So working together, teamwork, just being productive. That's just the goal. So do your job and have fun with it. You gotta have fun.
You say have fun. What's the most fun thing about what you do? What's the most rewarding thing for someone that might be watching?
So the most rewarding thing for me is my coworkers. So all in my prep department, my coworkers are like family. If I need something on the way to work and I'm running late, I just have to call one person and they'll get it. It's just about family. They make me happy to be here, make me happy to work with them, happy to help them. It's just very rewarding.
You've got a rewarding team there that's supporting you. What else? We kind of talked a little bit earlier and you'd mentioned maybe some of the benefits that really turned you on to it besides just having a great environment to work in. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So the perks of this job are great. You have a 401k, they match you 5%. Great health benefits, amazing health benefits. And the pay for this area is great. Like it's great. And it's helped me get a home loan. I am currently looking for a house to move into. I have 2 kids. So this whole job has been rewarding. I don't have to worry about if my kids get sick. I have insurance, great insurance. I have money for retirement. Like it's building up, it's getting up there. It's just the perks of this job are great. And then you have we get to wear uniforms, look, uniforms. So I don't mess up my clothes. because I like my clothes. I don't want to get them dirty. So there's just a lot. It's a smaller plant, so we have less employees. So we all know each other. And I guess everyone just takes to me because I smile. I walk down the hallway smiling. I can't help it.
And Lauren, your energy is just so infectious. And I'm sure that would make someone want to get into manufacturing. But before we say goodbye to you, Lauren, do you have any final tips, any final advice for people out there that might be considering engaging a career in manufacturing?
Oh, yeah, definitely. This is for the women. Don't think that you can't do it, because there's things to every job that helps. So all jobs are created equally. There's not one for men and one for women. Women, we can do it. We totally can. I've done it like my whole career. So please, it'll help you in the long run. You get better pay. It's great for your kids. A lot of the schedules work well. It's just awesome. I encourage everyone to do manufacturing.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much for being here with us. I really appreciate your energy. And for anyone that's out there watching, I hope you guys are gaining some key insights from this conversation with a creator. But don't go too far, because coming up in just a moment, we're going to have our creators quiz. Thanks for being here, Lauren.
Thank you. Bye.
We're gaining all kinds of great insight on apprenticeships, but we're going to take a quick pause for our creators quiz. It's time to have some fun with you guys by posing a trivia question and finding out how many of you can get it correct. I'm going to ask you guys a question. You're going to have 20 seconds to get your answers in, and then we're going to find out if you're correct or if you're incorrect. So here we go. Here comes your question. What was the total number of open manufacturing jobs in South Carolina in 2020? Your options are 9,743 open manufacturing jobs, 3,411, 21,818, or 17,658. 20 seconds starts now. All right, what was the total number of open manufacturing jobs in South Carolina in 2020? They're thinking about it. The time is ticking away. All right, let's see how you guys did with this trivia question. This is our creators quiz. We do this in each one of our creators wanted programs here. So if you get it correct, well done to you. If you get it incorrect, you're gonna have to come back and test your luck again. Once again, the question is, what was the total number of open manufacturing jobs in South Carolina in 2020? 9,743, 3,411, 17,658, 21,818. And if you selected 21,818, you got it correct. Well done. 21,818 open manufacturing jobs. Plenty of opportunity there. With that said, we're going to keep this program moving on, and let's find out more about our Earn and Learn apprenticeship programs.